Hey yo, what is up, guys? Blame here, and this is just going to be a whole thing about my dream cars. So this whole video is just going to be telling you about the cars that I'd really like to see in GTA Online. So I do hope that you enjoyed the video, you know what I mean? I did try, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already and like the video, show it to your friends and stuff. But yeah, this is just some cool cars, that I really like in real life and I'd like to see in the game. If you have any that you would like to also see, leave it in the comments section for sure. I would like to see, other people's perspective, because I'm only one person. I cannot speak for the whole entire world. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me, maybe, or not. Either way, though, yeah, this is really it. So the first car I'd like to see is the Dodge Demon. Now what that is it's a Dodge Challenger, pretty much souped up. So Dodge made the Challenger SRT8, and all that. Okay. Then they made the Hellcat, which was like breaking stuff, breaking records. Hellcat was cool. Then they're like, alright, we got this Hellcat, but what can we do? Then they made the Hell Demon. Oh my. That thing is a monster. It's like 800 horsepower. I don't know all the stats of it. I just know about it pretty much. But, I know it's like 800 horsepower, 0 to 60 in like 2.3 seconds or something like that. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. So, yeah. I would definitely want to see the Hell Demon, but they have to implement it right. If they have the Hell Demon and make it a sports car and then a slow, no, I can't have that. I know its capabilities in real life, okay? I mean, I'm not saying make it a track car, but for drag racing, that thing needs to be nice. I know its capabilities, so for sure. It'd have to be in a supercar class, and at least on drag racing, acceleration and stuff. It would definitely, on the drag strip, have to be able to take on the supercars, else I wouldn't really be satisfied with it. But yeah, the next car I'd like to see is a RX-7. What generation is it? I don't know. I think it would be like a 93 to whenever the last year they made the RX-7s. It's the body style that was in Fast and Furious 1. I saw Dom have that red one and I thought, man, it's a nice car. And then I saw Tokyo Drift and Han had the Veal side-wide body kit on that RX-7 and it just looked wild. But yeah, RX-7s for sure, because I love tuners, you know what I mean? Tuners are my favorite car in the game. And yeah, not in the game, they're my favorite cars in real life. I just love the whole thing about tuners, the sound of them, the way you can make them look, everything. But yeah, so an RX-7 would be cool. They're pretty quick too as well. I'd like to see like a 95 through 99 Eclipse. I own one in real life. It was also in Fast and Furious 1, but I do own one in real life. I know they're awesome cars. They'd have to have the GSX version, which is all-wheel drive. That'd be cool. It's turboed. But you could also throw bigger turbos on it, but it's turboed stock as well. I mean, it has the 4G63 engine in it. I don't know if they'd be able to make it fast enough because they made the Kuruma, which is the Evo, a tiny bit slow, but I mean, it's not hateful. The next car, like a 370 and a 350Z, either or, you know what I mean? They could add both or either. I'm not really caring. They're so similar in body styles, they probably would only add one. It wouldn't make sense to add both, really. Unless, yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. So 350 or 370Z, either. They're both nice cars. So yeah, they could do that. That'd be awesome. An updated GTR. I'd love to see an updated GTR because in the game we have the old LG RH8, and don't get me wrong, it's a very nice car, but ooh, that's a sign just spawned in out of nowhere. I'm just throwing that out there. Lag or something. But yeah, a new GTR would be nice because the LG RH8, I mean, its customization is okay, but it's just not all there really, in my opinion. It's lacking. The sound of it, it's one of those old gen cars that have not got really touched, in forever. And I just really feel that we need a new GTR with better, more fierce sounds. Wow, did I just juke that rocket? More fierce sounds and whatnot. We definitely could use that because it just would be nice, really. All in all, it'd be a very nice car, GTR. It'd be quick too. So more cars. I'd like to see like an old school Pontiac Trans Am, like a '78 or around that year. Those are really nice. I've always been a fan of them. Pontiac Trans Am, you know, they got the big bird on the hood and everything. Or, yeah, you know, they're nice cars. So yeah, Trans Am would be cool as well. Oh, I'm trying to think what else. Trans Am, okay. We already got the Supra. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else they could add. I mean, maybe the new GT500 Mustang or something like that, because we already got the old one. I guess, you know what, one car this game is really lacking would be a new style Camaro. We have the Nightshade, which is like an older Camaro, you know, like, but we need a new Camaro in this game. So I definitely feel like we should get a new Camaro. So yeah, they should have like a brand new Camaro. That'd be awesome. You know, you know what I mean? And I'm not even a big Camaro person, but the new ones are pretty cool. Ooh. I'm just trying to think. There's really not much. You know, I mean, there's obviously cars I'm forgetting, but it's just, I'm doing this off the top of my head because these are all the cars that I really want to see in my dream list. If I sat there and wrote them all down on paper and then read it to you, it wouldn't really be my dream list. It'd be all the cars I thought about. I'm thinking off the top of my head, you know, what cars that I'd be most excited for. A Hummer H1. Yeah, I actually should have brought that up earlier. This is, you know, for trucks, but we did get the Camacho, and that sort of looks like a Hummer H1. I don't know if that's what they were going for or what. It's like a Jeep Hummer H1 mix. I don't really like it as much as the H1 Hummer itself, though. So they added a real solid H1 that could just push things out the way and everything like in real life, and a snorkel that works and everything. That'd be cool. Integras. I wouldn't mind a, you know, nice Acura Integra and an old NSX. I can't forget that. Obviously, off the top of my head, an old NSX would be cool. I know we got the new Jester, not the Jester Classic. See, what Rockstar did was the Dinka Jester, just the regular one, is a Acura NSX, but it's like the new one. And then they made the Jester Classic a Toyota Supra. So it's two different car brands, which that doesn't bother me at all. Really, I could care less. But you know, they do need to add an old NSX. So I don't know what they could call it because they already used Dinka Jester Classic. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, an old NSX would definitely be cool. And I'm trying to think. I mean, there's not much. See, I'm not a big fan of the military vehicles. I would like to say that. A lot of people, you know, Presser Mark II, as you've seen, those guys tried blowing me up earlier in this lobby, and somehow the rocket missed me. Thank God. But you know, some people are super into all that military stuff, you know, blowing people up. And I'm not into that, you know. I like driving my cars around. That's what I'm into. So, you know, if people don't like it, it's whatever. But I mean, obviously, you know, and if you're into it, that's fine. You know, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that as for me, it's just not what I like. You know, I like cars that I could drive around and have fun with. An RX-8 would be cool, but then, you know, I just want an RX-7 more, so they should definitely do the RX-7. But if it comes down to it, RX-8s are nice as well. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. You know, we got the older Lambos I like and stuff. I don't know. Definitely gonna probably take a Supra out. It was between this and that 2.5 RS, the little over there, that the Subaru, but I'm gonna take the Supra out. I do like the way the Supra drives in a way. Without the little engine resistance thing or whatever, you know, where it can't double clutch and all of that. Like, see how it just revs real high but it doesn't do anything? Besides that and the fact that bumps don't help it go any faster and they actually like to slow it down. I hate that because the thing is, every other car in the game before, you know, the last two DLCs, none of them had that. So if they would have gave it to every car in the game, I wouldn't have been as, like, you know, I wouldn't have cared as much. But the fact that it's not, you know what I mean, it gets to me because we got these new cars and it's like, yeah, cool, they're starting something new, but then when the old cars are actually better, you know, it kind of annoys me. Ooh, I almost got by that. This lobby's really laggy. Is there like a bunch of people in here? Yeah. Alright. But, yeah, I mean, this Supra is still overall, the sound of it, like, in my opinion, it actually does sound better than the Skyline in game. And I like the Supra more than the Skyline in real life. But in GTA, you can't take it to Benny's and all that. And it's just, I did my best what I can with the interior, but I don't really enjoy going in first person like in my Skyline sometimes, you know? Like, when I drive, it has the identical interior as the Kuruma and the, what's the other car? The regular Sultan. But, like, ooh, Kingston Be Wise is such a good song, but I gotta turn it off, it'll get copyrighted. But I mean, the thing is without being able to add those Sparco steering wheels and big turbo gauge on there, the clusters, you know, it's just really annoying, you know, for sure. It's super annoying because we got this awesome Supra, and on the outside you can make it look cool, but on the interior it's bland. You can't even put racing seats in it. Those red racing seats that we got were the crappiest things ever. I'm glad Rockstar went back and actually redid it because they were going to add it super crappy. But the thing is those racing seats they gave us are the same racing seats that the cars got back on PS3, like the regular Sentinel and stuff. Or the Sentinel XX, I mean, you know, and like, that's just what all the cars got. I mean, you can still put them on PS4, but they gave us some old, recycled PS3 style racing seats. That's how, like, cheap they got kind of with this car in a way. And it's still cool, you know. At least they took time. They made the engine sound kind of cool in a way. And I don't know if it sounds like an actual Supra. I don't really know. It kind of sounds more like some Honda Civic or something. But, I mean, it's still, you could tell what they were going for was a tuner. It sounds more like a little four-banger Civic, but that's fine. You know, it's still Supra, and it still has a tuner sound in it. It's pretty quick, for real. Like, on a complete, like, oh my god, that's cinematic view. On a complete, like, I'm talking no bump track that I did a race on, it did beat the LG RH8, I think. Or at least the LG might have just beat it at the end, but, like, with no bump competition against all the other, you know, sports cars, it's definitely, like, one of the highest, in my opinion. Well, at least I tested it, and it beat a lot of them. But it's just these bumps kill it in game. But it's still fun to drive, you know, in the game. It's definitely still fun to drive, so I give it that. Definitely fun. It handles. I like how it's so light. I do like that. But anyways, this is a whole video on cars that I wanted to see, and then it turned into me telling you about the Supra. So I'm done doing that. But anyways, this be your boy Flame. I'll catch you on the next vid. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.